It is time for Tsukasa's route. The final route in the game. Like, only the final route before the canon route being Shinku. Get bet you didn't see that one coming. Like, I don't keep... like, I've never talked about it ever before. Yeah. We're here to pick Tsukasa. And, well, I'm only here to see if there's any unique dialogue, not in the choices, but after these ones. So, let's just get into it. We've already seen all of these, right? I don't know why it didn't let me skip through Ayumu, but sure. Already off to a good start. I think yeah, okay. I don't know why it didn't do the scroll. It didn't do the text scroll. I walk into the dining room area and find Tsukasa sitting at the table. What are you doing here all by yourself? She turns to me and smiles. You're sitting here till dinner? Ah, okay. I just hope the truth doesn't hit her too hard. I take notice of something that she has in her hand. What have you been doing with that? She leisurely fiddles with the phone as she kicks her legs under the table. Think you've learned your way around it yet? All of a sudden, she frowns and tears start to form in the corners of her eyes. Huh? What's the matter? Did I step on a topic I shouldn't have? What? Oh, it's that bad? I've never seen that word before. Gigmon goes, what? What? Huh? Gimongus. Say what? Tsukasa, I don't think... Listen, you know what? Never mind it. her face falls flat on the table.
くそ、もう嫌です。これで最初に戻ること20回以上です。この携帯はきっと私が嫌いなんです。
What are you trying to do?
私はあまりにも自分が不甲斐ないです。無生物相手にさえもこの失態です。
She let out a loud snuffle. Her eyes filled with tears.
このようなことで私はちゃんとこの先無事に生きていけるのでしょうか。
She's awfully upset about her luck with the cell phone. Do you want to tell me what you are trying to do? Maybe I can help.
ああ、はい。ですね、メールというのを見たいのです。たった今どなたからか着信があったみたいでして。
Gotcha. Could you pass me the phone for a sec?
はいです。どうぞ。私の携帯思う存分いじり倒してやってください。
Thanks.
どうですか？どこか壊れちゃったりしてますか？
Curious, she leans forward and peers at the phone screen.
もしかして。私が主従関係をはっきりなんて生意気なことを考えていたせいで怒ってますか？
I don't think a phone has feelings. No, it can't act out in anything because it's an inanimate object. Okay, she was right. There is a new text.
新しいメールを見るのにそんな複雑な操作はいらないはずだけど。
And then Yuma spends like an hour or two on trying to find the fucking app. Don't say that. I inwardly chide her. Okay, I think I got it pulled up. Question mark. After getting her to the desired screen through a single button press, I returned the phone to her. Oh god, it's worse than I thought. All the while resisting the urge to ask if she truly read the manual.
すごい！さすがはお兄さん。ボタン一つで屈服させるなんてものすごい神通力です。
He stares at the screen with a wide smile. Whenever I talk to you, I feel my confidence increase exponentially. It's strange. She looks up from the screen with a blank look on her face.
何がですか？
Nothing. So, you're already texting with someone, huh? You're already texting with someone, huh? That's quick. You haven't even had that phone for long. Is it a friend from school?
このボタン一つで大金持ちに。
Oh, it's a scam. He starts panting heavily. Wait, hold up. Pushing aside any feelings of guilt, I steal the phone from her hands and take a look. Spam from an online dating site, huh? I don't think that's what online dating site spam mail would be. It wouldn't be win $1 million, it'd be hot singles in your area. The kind with a fishy message accompanied by a sign-up link. By a phishing link. That's not the money you get. That's the absurd sign-up fee. Heck, it might even be more than that.
そうなの ですか？どこかの優しいおじさまからの贈り物かと思いました。
Look, Tikasa, well, he is too pure for this world. Who normally thinks that? Once you click or respond or acknowledge them in any way, the messages don't stop.
でも突然のオレオレ詐欺にも臨機応変な対応をと決意した私としては、これくらいのことでめげていてはいけないかなって。
What is that going to do for you, if anything?
いつだって私は臨戦態勢なんです。
Allow me to repeat my question. What is that going to do for you, if anything? This route has potential. Potential in what? I don't know yet. So, I guess I'll see you until either the next choice or new dialogue. Oh, never mind. It's right here. Are you okay? Oh wait, no, that's her saying it. Fuck.
大丈夫ですか？お兄さん。
Bye.
はい。
Am I still alive?
もちろんです。バッチリしっかり生きておられます。
Phew. Thank God. Life is wonderful. The joy of my continued existence flows through my veins. I always thought that when on the brink of death, your whole life is meant to flash before your eyes. Well, you forget everything, so...
違ったのですか?
Who could say? What I saw was far too vivid to be a dream. It felt no less real than this feels right now. Yeah, he literally got teleported to an alternate reality where Kana was actually good at cooking.
なるほど。そうですか。
I'm saying this like I already don't know why Kana made Yuma fucking die. He folds her arms and nods repeatedly.
現実とは夢を見ているようなものなのかもしれませんね。
She suddenly begins to philosophize. Hey, I use that word as a joke, alright? I don't...
私もいつかメイドのお姉さんみたいにお兄さんのためにお料理を頑張ってみようかと思うので、その時はもしよかったらですが食べてみてほしいのです。
Sure, of course I will. It would be my pleasure.
よろしくお願いしますです。
She smiles adorably as her cheeks flush slightly. Slightly. Alright. Now I'll see you at the next dialogue section, I think.
さあ、今日の分の日記を書こ
う。Right. Choices. Let's just get through these. I'm let's see. Well, okay. Kana's forced. And you know, I never understood why the all ages version hated Mio so much. Like, you've got Kana CG, right? And I would argue that it's a lot more, how would you say? It's a lot more, I can't think of the word, but it's not as bad as Mio's CG. So I don't get it. I guess the all ages version hates Mio. Yeah.
司のことをどうのと言えないな。ユーマも十分携帯に疎い。
You're absolutely right. With Shinku's guidance, I managed to successfully change my wallpaper to the picture I just took. They really only had one line. That was you, so I guess I'll see you until the next choice / dialogue option. Oh, here it is. The last one, I think? Yeah. So, let's walk in on Mio for the 4th time. But, you know, this has to happen after everything else. So, I think everything after this should be, yep, it'll all be the same. So I guess I'll see you in Tsukasa route. There is someone that I, Tomine Tsukasa, hold very near and dear to my heart. This person saved me. They treated me with such kindness. I love them so much. Now that you're the one who is suffering and going through hardship, I'll be the one to save you. I swear on it. So please, just hang in there a short while longer. Until all my hard work pays off and makes its way back to you. Well, that's if the money's actually going to them. I want to express my gratitude. Wind beneath my wings. It was a certain midsummer's day. I'd been lazy in my room since morning, doing nothing much in particular, when Shinku suddenly came forth with a suggestion.
なあ、ユーマ。暇だから何かして一緒に遊ぼう。
What do you have in mind? I said to her, inquiring further.
トランプとか将棋とかオセロとかチェスとかそんなとこ。ずっと一日話をするのもいいけれど、時にはそんなのもいいだろ。
Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be too bad, I reply with heaving my body up. Following that, we head out to town to find ourselves one of those such games. Actually, wait a second. She mentioned cards, shogi, Othello, chess. I can't remember. Is Shinku able to touch things other than me? I mean, maybe? Yes? No? I don't know. Well, okay. In chess case, right? You can just ask Yuma to move the piece for her, but if it's cards, where the aim of the game is to not see your opponent's cards, yeah, I wouldn't know. At the same time as that belated question crosses my mind, I exit my flashback and begin to process the sight before me. Are you kidding me? I sigh inwardly. Why is Tsukasa doing this again? Just why? I stand in the middle of the street. Wait, he stands in the middle of the street, placard in one hand, calling out again and again in a sheepish voice, only 100 yen. For whatever reason, she's wearing her uniform despite it being summer vacation. Look, the artist didn't want to redraw this scene with her in a different uniform, with her in a different outfit, alright? Needless to say, all the passerby eye her. Passers-by eye her with extreme pity as they quickly hurry on their way. Oh, Tsukasa, you don't suppose she started up her shoulder massage business again, do you?
みたいだな。今度は前回ユーマに注意されたのを守ったんだろうな。看板に肩たたき1回100円って文字が追加されてるよ。
Yeah.
だけどさ、ユーマ、あの子は夏目すずに雇われてるんじゃなかったっけ？ユーマの緊急連絡係だとか、そんな感じで。違ったかな？
Oh, you're right. At least, I think she was serious when she said that. Also, I know for a fact that I gave her a job to do as well. So, she really should have no need whatsoever to be doing this any longer.
ユーマの依頼って何だったっけ？
I asked her to find Suzu's weakness. Then again, I was only half joking when I said that, so it's probably no wonder that she ignored me. Yuma, I don't think you understand. Tsukasa did not take it as a joke. Anyhow, we need to pull this and we need to put an end to this. I jog up to her. Tsukasa. Welcome. So I was right. You are offering shoulder massages again.
私の1回100円の指先で街中の皆様を少しでも癒して回れればと、そう思いまして。
A taste of heaven with my fingers. Okay. That sounds wrong on so many levels. I see. A taste of heaven, she says. I told you. With her fingers for 100 yen. What am I supposed to say to that? I appreciate her work ethic, but there are much safer things she could and ought to be doing. What, like exploring parallel worlds? I don't think... Listen, out of the jobs that she's got under... that she's working under... What? that she's working... shoulder massages is a lot safer than whatever Suzu's letting Tsukasa do, or fucking Yuma trying to find Suzu's weakness. You wanted to help the townspeople by offering your shoulder massage services.
はい、そうなのです。日頃の疲れをパリッと解消していただこうと思うのです。ついでに 私のお財布も潤って一石二鳥の大バーゲンなのです。
She waves her purse to and fro, the excessive amount of change inside clinking as she does so. A bargain price?
お得なバーゲンセールなのです。
I might need to spend some time with Tsukasa working on her vocabulary. Right. I get it. Well, I think your heart is in the right place, and I commend your enthusiasm toward this. But why are you in your uniform? I give the surrounding area a quick scan. This isn't exactly the most appropriate place for a school student to be selling a commercial service.
それはもちろん、これが私に与えられた唯一無二の戦闘服ですので。
Is that actually what Suzu told you, or was she... I mean... Is that actually what it is, or was Suzu spouting bullshit? A combat uniform? Who or what are you supposed to be fighting against? Why does that question confuse her? Anyway, Tsukasa, I hate to say this, but it's something I absolutely have to, so please understand.
はい、何でしょうか。
I don't think you should be doing these sorts of things.
それはどうしてなのですか？
Why? Well, I mean... Here's a sudden revelation.
もしかして私はまた何かを間違えてしまっているのでしょうか。
She eyes her handmade sign and placard worryingly.
以前にお兄さんからいただいた助言の通りに肩たたき1回100円と分かりやすく返入してはいるつもりだったのですが、ですが、なるほど。私がこの場所で人並みにお仕事をさせていただけるには、それだけではまだ足りない何かがあるのですね。
No, I was just... Wait, what?
どんなに声をかけても誰にも近寄ってさえもらえないどころか、むしろ逃げられちゃったりもするのは、今の私になんかは計り知ることのできない深く複雑なわけがあったのですね。
Yeah. I don't think they're thinking of shoulder massages. When they see your sign, placard, and hear what you're saying. She folds her arms and nods to herself in contemplative understanding.
もっともっと私はお仕事についてお勉強していかなければならないのです。
Tsukasa, that's not what I was trying to...
はい、何でしょうか、お兄さん。
Right. I just wanted her to inform... Wait, wanted her to inform that all of her pre-notions about anything and everything were ever so slightly off, but I can't bring myself to tell her this. I wanted to inform her. I mean, she's working so earnestly. If I undo all of her effort by telling her she's going about it the wrong way, doesn't that make me kind of a monster? Although the alternative means turning a blind eye to this problematic situation, which isn't exactly a charitable thing to do either. So be it. I'll just have to try and persuade her as delicately as possible. She needs to implicitly understand my point from what I say. So I begin to think of how I'll pad my words in order to lessen the damage. However, my thinking leads me nowhere, so I end up awkwardly standing there in complete silence.
お兄さん
Her tone is anxious.
もしかすると、私はまた何か間違ってしまっているのでしょうか。そしてまさか、また私はお兄さんに何か多大なるご迷惑をおかけしてしまっているのでしょうか。
I mean, I wouldn't call it trouble. What? Something about the very genuine worry in her eyes just makes me feel sad. Oh, no, you didn't cause me any trouble at all. I'm just worried about you, plain and simple.
心配なのですか？
Yeah. I mean, you're clearly working hard, really hard. So, I was just wondering if maybe there was some other option out there for you. That, you know, would get you the results you're looking for. My vague responses are only making the situation infinitely worse.
お兄さん。
Even so, Tsukasa's expression softens soon enough, as though reacting to a bright light. Averting my eyes, half out of guilt and half out of embarrassment, I speak. Speaking of which, what about Suzu? If you need money, why not just ask her for more work?
お姉さんは今朝お仕事に出かけられましたのです。
Huh? Oh, interesting. Now I remember. Some sort of turmoil had apparently arisen in a tiny country far, far away, and Suzu said she would be leaving early this morning to venture there and sort things out. Managing her schedule happens to be my responsibility. So, needless to say, I know about this well in advance. However, for whatever reason, it had completely slipped my mind until Tsukasa made mention of it just a moment ago. I suppose that is a bit insensitive of me. My memory problems are so bad, sometimes it's just downright depressing. Tell me something I don't know. Well, moving along. So she's currently away and won't be back for some time.
はい、そうなのです。それもいつご帰宅になるのかもわからないと、そういうことなのでした。
Makes sense. Judging from the fact that he went on this journey solo without me, I imagine it has to be a fairly high-risk job. Mere apprentice such as myself would more than likely only be a hindrance to her. The place she's headed to isn't exactly the kind of place you can take a round trip to in a single day. To say nothing of the difficulty of the job itself, I'd wager that we probably won't see her for a couple of days.
はい。
Either way, you need money. That's why you're out here trying to sell shoulder massages.
はい。それはそうなのです。
Fidgeting, she continues.
私、これを機に一人でもちゃんと頑張れる場所を獲得しておかないといけないかなと、そう思った次第でありまして。
It has to be something you do by yourself.
はいなのです。自分のことは自分でしっかりできなければいけませんので。
What do you mean?
あんまりお兄さんやお姉さんに頼ってばかりではいけないのです。自分のことは自分でしっかりとなのですよ。
I see.
なのでこれは自力にていろいろな筋での収入源を獲得しておかないとそう考えた次第なのであります。はい。
You know, usually people resort to drop shipping, but I guess that doesn't exist in 2008. Is that when this game is set? I don't remember. Streams of revenue, you say?
頑張れる場所が多ければ多いだけ私は幸せになれるのです。
She beams, holding up her hands and balling them into fists.
私はもっともっとたくさん頑張りたいのです。
Right. Although I nod, I still can't help but wonder. Why? Why is she so insistent upon working hard and earning money? Anyway, was the amount that Suzu already gave you not enough?
はい、お恥ずかしながらなのです。毎月お金を納めなければならないお方が私にはいらっしゃいまして。
Ah, okay. Monthly. You must be in some sort of burdening situation. Are you able to tell me the exact amount you need this month? If the payments are monthly, then I imagine it's a fixed amount month to month, right?
いえ、今月はそういうわけではありません。なぜだかちょっとお安いのです。
Oh, really?
はい。それでも確かに肩たたきでは到底追いつくことのできない額ではありますが。
She lets out a She lets out a weak giggle, and as she smiles ruefully.
そして今回で最後なのです。先方様へのお支払いは。
Oh, is that right?
はい、そうなのです。これを乗り切ることができれば、きっと。
I mean, it makes sense why this month is cheaper now, considering that you've paid off the rest of the debt, and this month is the last bit of it. For whatever reason, you're paying off something. Her eyes then squint as she seems to look off somewhere far in the distance. There has to be a reason for all of this. And whatever it is, it seems complicated. Well, I'm not familiar with this situation, but I know you've been working really hard, Tsukasa, and you still haven't told me how much you need to pay.
いえいえ、そんな、私はほとんど何もできていないのですよ。
It's gonna be like the monthly payments were like $1,000, and this month's $950. She waves her hands in front of her face, flustered.
私に課せられていたお支払いの義務期間は3ヶ月でした。その1ヶ月目は右も左も分からずただ泣いてばかりだった私を管理人様が助けてくださったおかげで無事に乗り切ることができました。
Oh, is that what happened? So Shigure stepped in and helped her.
はい。なので管理人様はもう私にとって仏様なのです。
She places her hands together in reverence.
そして 2ヶ月目を乗り越えられたのはお兄さんとお姉さんのおかげでございました。感謝なのですよ。
He grins at me.
そのようにして私はずっと皆さんの手を煩わせてばかりでご迷惑ばかりをいつまでも無遠慮に積み重ねていく始末。
I mean, in terms of the second month, you can consider that a job? Well, I don't... Well... Sure, I guess it could be considered goodwill.
なので最後の1ヶ月くらい自分でしっかり稼がないとそう思うわけでして。
I want to interject and say that none of us ever felt like she was taking advantage of us. So, you said that this month is the last of it, right? The last of her having to scrounge together money in order to send off to the certain someone.
はい、そうなのです。だから私は全速力で頑張りたくって、そして欲張りですけれど、その私の頑張りでたくさんの人が笑顔になってくれればなってそう思ったわけで。
Well, considering how popular she is with the townsfolk, that we see in Kyo's route, I think she fulfilled her dream. Sure. Hence the shoulder massages. It all makes sense now. You're such a good, kind-hearted person, truly and honestly. I really do admire you. It's amazing how hard you work in order to bring happiness to others. Maybe that's why I feel such a strong desire to help her accomplish this. Or it's a sense of pity, because she can be easily taken advantage of. I have a question though. If you get through this month, will you be free? If you accrue enough money this month, or 11, was it? Anyway, what? That's a weird sentence. Anyway, you would send the money through the cabinet in the manager's office. Your debt would be cleared, and you'd be free. You'd be a free person. Is that right?
自由と言ってしまうとなんだか変な感じなのですが、そういうことになるかもしれないのです。
Okay. For this month, we've got a little under 2 weeks left.
はい、その日までに必要な額を集めたいのです。私の頑張りを形にしたいのです。
I understand that now. Honestly, I think I may just have to lend you the money and...
行かないのです。
I should have known.
それはですね、お兄さん。お兄さんの気持ちはとても嬉しいのですが、
She hangs her head as she fumbles her words.
ごめんなさいです、お兄さん。親しいお方とのお金の貸し借りはご法度だと言いますか。
Okay. If that's what she decided upon for herself, then I have little choice but to abide by it. Still, you need the money one way or another, right?
はい、そうなのです。
Even if the amount is lower than usual this month. Though, it'll be hard to reach it with the way things are going. And although you're aware of that, you still want to work hard and try. Still charging 100 yen for a shoulder massage. For a price that low, I doubt you'd be able to reach the amount you need even if you worked every hour of every day.
でも
ん？
肩たたき、気持ちいいのです。
Yeah, that they do.
私の指先、お買い得です。
She twiddles her fingers at me. At 100 yen, I guess that is pretty hard to beat. I smile wryly in spite of myself. Isn't your top priority at the moment to earn money to pay that sum though?
それは、はい、その通りなのです。私がこうして頑張った結果を待っていてくれる人がいるのです。
ん？
その人のためにも頑張って頑張らないわけにはいかないんです。
Right. Just as I thought though. I guess it is the natural conclusion. I can sense that this is something very serious, given how fixated she is on earning the money.
それをできれば私は肩たたきで頑張れればなと思ってましたけれど、でも今はお兄さんがおっしゃるようにお金を集めることの方が大切で、でも私には肩たたきしかできることはなくて。
That's a bit sad. That can't be true. There has to be something else she can do, surely. Well, shoulder massages certainly have their place, but we need something more. We need something that'll net you results first and foremost.
はい、そういうことになります。
He curls her hands into fists again.
さすがはお兄さんなのです。
You say that like her fists have not been curled this whole time.
私のこんがらがってしまった胸の内をほぼ一瞬で見抜かれてしまいました。
As soon as I say it, her sprite changes.
すごい。やっぱりすごいです。おっぱいの神様はすご。
Please, Tsukasa, I'm begging you. Do not talk so loudly and brazenly about women's breasts in the middle of a crowded area.
ほう。
She tilts her head. Everything I just said seems to have gone right over her head. Good grief. Whatever will I do with her? She has a tendency to act before she thinks, which could create a few problems. I don't really know how to put it, but that may be exactly why I want to help her, why I want to help you and watch over you. First off, why don't we start searching for potential places where you can work and earn some money?
働ける場所なのですか？私はフリーの肩たたきなので、この場が私のお仕事場なのですが。
You're what now? I can't help but chuckle a little. What an amusing profession. Imagine putting that on a business card. So how do I explain this? Here, look. I survey the area. This is the middle of town. You could give shoulder massages here, sure, but I know we can find you something much more effective. But I know we can find you something much more effective to do that would earn you much more money. Jesus Christ. Didn't you tell me once that you started out working in the town bathhouse?
はい、そうなのです。私、頑張りました。
Yeah, and then she got fired because she lied about her age. Right. So let's focus on finding a similar place where you can work. Even though all of these characters are definitely over the age of 18, right?
でも
Right? That's what all the visual novels say, right? She looks anxious.
大丈夫でしょうか。私上手にできるかどうか不安なのです。私がこうしてフリーの肩たたきとしての道を選択したのには、他のお仕事が上手にできないと、銭湯での惨憺たる仕事ぶりで悟ったからというか。
Well, you won't know unless you try, will you? The aim here is to challenge yourself. You'll never get anywhere unless you make that first step. Maybe the bathhouse just wasn't your thing, but there has to be somewhere out there where you can flourish. Heck, I could even see you becoming a mini celebrity among locals if you work at a place long enough. I mean, he kind of does become a mini celebrity, but you know that's in the future.
でしょうか。
Come on, cheer up, kiddo. Why did you call her kiddo? We'll look for a place that'll hire you together.
はい。
There seems to be a slight bit of bit of lingering doubt, but after a few seconds she gives a small nod.
わかりました。お兄さんが一緒してくださるなら、私もう一度頑張ってみるのです。
We find a store willing to hire Tsukasa much quicker than anticipated. That doesn't sound surprising. It's the local bakery. Man, that'll be nice. You shop at the bakery quite often, don't you, Tsukasa? Don't you, Tsukasa? I explained Tsukasa's situation to the man inside. To the main. And at first he apologized and said they weren't hiring at the moment, but after a bit of persuasion, I managed to get her on for a single test day of sorts. Looks like they're gonna put you in charge of the register for a day.
うわ、
Tsukasa? Earth to Tsukasa, are you okay?
お兄さん、
What's up?
大丈夫でしょうか。私上手にできるでしょうか。
Well, you know, as long as you don't lie about your age. Those eyes of hers, looking up at me from beneath her lashes, are filled with anxiety.
またご迷惑をおかけして、パン屋さんやそのお客様だけではなく、ああしてお願いしてくださったお兄さんにまで嫌な思いをさせてしまうんじゃ。
You'll be fine. He seemed like a nice, reasonable guy.
でも
Don't worry. Everything always seems scary at first, but once you try it, you realize it's not as bad as you made it out to be.
でも
She looks up at me with tears welling in her eyes. Tsukasa rarely ever cries, if at all. So this really must be causing her a lot of stress. Alright. How about we do this? I rest my hand on her head.
お兄さん、
It took a lot of convincing to get the baker to give you this job. But still, I can't exactly stay there with you the whole time and hold your hand. But I promise I'll come pick you up. I'll come by once your shift is over, and we can go back to the dorm together. If you mess up, you can talk to me about it. Or, if you do a really good job, and the baker praises you, we can stop and get something sweet to eat on the way back as a reward from the bakery that you just worked at.
お兄さん。
Don't you want to do your best? Of course, I'm not saying you have to push yourself beyond your limits. I mean, I personally believe that whenever you're dealing with something extremely tough that makes you want to just run away as fast as you can, it's okay to do that sometimes. But you said that you want to keep trying and working hard, and you sounded serious when you said that. He really loves working hard, I think to myself. So go out there and do your best, Tsukasa. You're capable of much more than just shoulder massages. I'm sure your honest desire to work hard will transform and create a miracle. Just you wait. I rub her head as I encourage her. Now that I think about it, that was a pretty embarrassing thing to say. A miracle? Jeez, I'm definitely exaggerating.
いえ、そんなことないのです。
She raises her fists in the air in her usual manner of saying, I'm ready to do my best.
私、お兄さんのご期待に全力全開でお答えしたいって、そう思いますです。
Yep, break a leg. Try not to overexert yourself though, and actually break your leg.
はい。お兄さんの頑張るには、なんだか私にとってはリラクゼーション効果があるようなので、それを聞くだけで心穏やかに頑張れそうなのです。
Huh?
お兄さんが頑張れって言ってくれると笑顔になれるのですよ。
She then shows me that silly grin. Oh?
はい、そんなわけなのでして、私行ってきますです。
She gives me a firm salute.
万一のことがあったなら、どうかお兄さんに骨を拾ってもらいたいと思いますです。
What? With that, she dashes off toward the bakery. I wave at her as she goes. Huh? However, once she reaches the bakery and puts her hand on the doorknob, she stops. I wonder what's wrong. She throws a glance back my way. Mm-hmm. I give her a nonchalant wave in response. Following that, she comes scurrying back to me. What's wrong? You forgot something?
ですね、お兄さん。
She's fidgeting restlessly.
お迎えに来てくださるのですよね。私のこと。
Yeah, of course. If he doesn't forget.
約束なのですか？
I promise. Gasa?
もう一つお願いしてもいいでしょうか、お兄さん。
Sure. What is it?
はい。
She gulps. Then her expression stiffens as she readies herself.
もう一回私に頑張れって言ってもらえないでしょうか。
Huh?
お願いします。 頑張れって、お兄さんにそう言ってもらえたなら、きっと、私、
Alright. I find myself breaking into a smile at her adorable little request. You can do it. You can do it, Tsukasa. Her facial expression relaxes. I can't wait to hear all about how your day goes on the way home.
私、パン屋さんにご迷惑をかけないよう、いっぱいいっぱい頑張ってくるのです。お兄さん、お待たせしました。
As I pass the time in the bookshop that sits across from the bakery, I eventually hear a cheerful voice resounding from behind me. Oh, hey there. I put the magazine that I had been standing around reading back on the wagon outside the store where I found it. So, how was work? Did it go well?
はいです。私は今日も頑張りました。
Great. I'm proud of you, Tsukasa. I ruffle her hair a bit roughly.
くすぐったいのです。
He laughs like a small child at play. You're such a hard worker. I really am proud of you.
私、最初のパン屋さんでお店にご迷惑もかけず上手にやれたので、私、自信がついたのかもしれないのです。
That's great. You'll definitely need to say thank you to the baker for allowing you to work there.
はい、明日はまたそのパン屋さんでのお仕事なので、いっぱいいっぱいご恩返しのつもりで頑張ろうって思うのです。
Yep, that's the spirit. 1 week. Today marks 1 week since she began her new job. Once her initial day of working for the bakery ended, the baker spoke with the greengrocer next door, who spoke with the fishmonger, who then spoke with the butcher. Ultimately, they decided to have Tsukasa switch and work for the different stores each day of the week. So now that 1 week has passed, she'll be going back to the bakery tomorrow. Alright, ready to go home?
はい、了解なのです。ありがとうございます、お兄さん。
What for?
お兄さんのお迎え、私、とっても嬉しいのです。毎日毎日、私がお仕事終わるまで、こうしてここで待っていてくださって。
Well, yeah, I wouldn't break my promise to you.
はい、約束なのです。なんだか最近、お仕事終わりの時間が近づくと、ですね。
What's that?
待ち合わせのこの場所に、もうお兄さんは来てくれてるのかなとか、今日は帰り道でどんなお話ししようかなとか、そんなことばかり考えてしまいます。
He gives me a big smile.
なんだか、それが楽しくて、私どうしましょうって感じなのですよ。
Honestly, I feel that if she had a tail, it'd be wagging a mile a minute right now. The bizarre mental image of it is just so adorable that it caused me to spill a slight laugh. She almost struck me as a newborn puppy who'd gotten extremely attached to me.
どうかされましたか？お兄さん、なんだか嬉しそうです。
Oh, nah, it's nothing. Well, shall we go home? Yeah, said she was going to make you something especially delicious for dinner tonight to fill you up with energy for another hard day of work tomorrow. So you have that to look for. Huh? Tsukasa? Suddenly realizing she's not following me, I turn around. He's picked up the magazine I'd put down and is staring fixedly at it. What's the matter?
すごい。
Her eyes suddenly fly wide open.
さすがですお兄さん。私はもう感服いたしましたのです。
Bro, don't tell me. What? I asked, puzzled, whilst wondering whether the magazine I had been reading actually contained any pictures of Tsukasa's beloved big boobies. I'm fairly certain it was a magazine aimed at women, and the majority of the content was gossip stories and the like.
この表紙を飾る私と同じくらいの絶壁さ加減誇示する女の人のお胸をどのようにしてもみしだいたなら。
Okay, so it isn't big boobies, it's flatties.
巨大なおっぱいへとふくやかな変貌を遂げさせることができるのかを考えていらっしゃったのですね。
Tsukasa, please stop shouting.
この女の人は晴れて明日から巨大なおっぱいなのですね。羨ましいのです。
Why on earth does this girl get so energized at the topic of women's breasts?
お前との最初の出会い方に根本的な問題があるんじゃないかって思うぞ。私は。
I mean, true. It is all Yuma's fault. Right. The god of boobies thing. Well, I guess you reap what you sow.
そうなのです。お兄さんはすごい人なのです。
Well, whatever. I'll just quietly pretend to never have heard anything. By the way, we walk along the street side by side. Oh. Could you tell me about how work went today? He begins to tell me all about the things that happened while working at the stationery shop today.
文房具屋さんではパン屋さんと同じく販売員としての業務に携わらせていただきました。
Oh, yeah?
だけど午前中はお客さんが全然いらっしゃらなくて、私はただぼーっとお店のおじいさんとお茶を飲んでお話しさせてもらっていました。こんなことでお金をいただいていいのかなってそんな風に思っていたのですけれど、お昼になるともうとっても忙しくなったのです。近所に個人のお家を改装した市営の学習塾があるらしいのですが、そこの生徒さんたちが一斉にノートやら消しゴムやらを買いにやってきたのです。あれはないの？これはどこなの？どうしてそれは置いてないの？っていっぱい聞かれて、てんやわんやという感じなのでした。
Wow. That certainly sounds like a challenge. This is our daily routine. As Tsukasa and I walked home together, she tells me all about how her day at work went.
そしてお仕事の終わりにはお店のおじいさんにお疲れ様でしたとありがとうございましたの気持ちを込めて肩たたきをしてまいりました。
She wiggles her fingers gleefully. Oh, did he like it?
そうですね。喜 喜んでいただけていたならいいのですが。
He couples her response with a wry smile.
おじいさんはまたしてくれと言ってくださいましたけど。
Don't worry, he definitely loved it.
そうでしょうか。
Oh, yeah, I know he did. I boast with confidence. Why? Because I do know. I've heard that Tsukasa gives shoulder massages to all of the managers as a token of her thanks when she finishes work for the day. Supposedly, her shoulder massages are very popular as well. As a matter of fact, the baker even said she was so good that he wished he'd had one when she was in the streets offering them for 100 yen. I wouldn't doubt that some stores are hiring her solely so they can get one of those highly prized shoulder massages at the end of a long day of work. You've built up an incredible reputation in just a week. That's seriously amazing. And now the real question is, how did she build this reputation without Yuma? Was Suzu the one who suggested that she works at the bakery in Kyo's route?
何がでしょうか。
Sorry. Just talking to myself. I flash a smile at her. Anyhow, it sounds like you worked really hard today.
はいなのです。見てくださいお兄さん。これが私の今日一日分の頑張りなのです。
She takes a manila envelope out of her purse. She has a purse?
お給料なのです。
She hoists it high in the air.
これさえあれば私は何でもできちゃうのです。
Well, not anything. She beamed with joy. Oh. With 3 H's. I give her a round of applause, but you're holding hands.
恥ずかしいのです。
Her cheeks reddened bashfully.
そうなのです。このお金でお兄さんに何か美味しいものを。
Maybe you should pay off your debt first. Thanks, Tsukasa, but no. I appreciate the sentiment, but you need to save that money. Isn't there something important you need it for?
そうなのでした。でも私はお兄さんに何かお返ししたくて。
Why? I don't recall ever doing anything to deserve a gift from you.
そんなことはありません。こうして私が頑張れる場所をいただけたのはお兄さんのおかげなのですから。
Right, I see. I guess I did help to an extent. But I don't need any sort of gift. Just being able to hear you talk so excitedly about how your day went is enough for me.
どうしてですか？
Good question. Why indeed? I have to think of how to best describe this. I guess because it puts me in a good mood.
元気にですか？
Yeah. When you're happy, I'm happy. So I don't need anything beyond that as thanks. He peers up at me in silence. What is it?
やっぱりお兄さんはすごい人なのです。
Her mouth curves into a silly smile. All I'd really said was that happy things make me happy. I scratch my head awkwardly, then move on. Anyway, you said you worked hard today.
はい。ほんの少しだけでも 文房具屋さんのお役に立てたのなら、とっても嬉しいって思うのです。
How about this?
はい。
Want to get something sweet to eat on the way back? I'll pay. I think of it as a reward for all your hard work and effort today. We'll still need to have room in our stomach for dinner though, so only something small. But we can keep it a secret from the others.
おい。
I thought for certain she'd be thrilled, but all she does is purse her lips glumly. Do you not want to?
いいえ、そんなことはないのです。嬉しいです、とても。でも。
But
はい。お兄さんは私にご馳走してくださるのに、私のお礼は受け取っていただけないとなんて。
oh, I get it. Now that she mentions it, I suppose I can see why that might upset her.
私、お兄さんにお礼を受け取ってもらえるように頑張らないといけません。
Or well, until you pay off whatever you need to pay off, and then you can use the money however you wish. Coupled with her usual I can do this, fists in the air pose, she gives a strong, determined nod. But you're holding hands.